What is that?
This is what you're kind of talking about, the United States Postal Service. So this just sits on my desk, right? I sold this to somebody and it got stuck. The package got stuck, I'm assuming, on one of their
conveyor belts or something.
Yeah, conveyor belt. There's the word I'm looking for.
It's
and
bent,
it just sat
right?
there.
It's ground down, man.
It's completely ground down.
Holy cow.
Right there you go.
I've never seen that.
And so the buyer sent me this picture and it was all taped up from the Postal Service. And I said, well, that's obviously not the way I sent it.
Right.
And I said, send it back. When I get it, I'll send you another coin, the exact same thing, brand new. And hopefully this one makes it to you the way it should. Yeah. So he did. He sent it back and I sent him a new one. And this sits on my desk because that's what happened.
Yeah. And that's another thing. You got to have money, on reserve for things like that. So just 3 weeks ago, I had a package cut open. It was theft, USPS. And it was a $4,000 package. So like, if you don't have the money to cover that, what are you going to do? Now you got the buyer expecting something. So, I mean, it's not as easy as you think. You know how it is. I mean, you've sold, but obviously the more you do it, the more likely something like that's going to happen. So
sure.
Guido, I want to isolate that topic right there. Talk to me about like how that happens, what you can do about it, how the USPS resolves or doesn't resolve it. What happens?
Tell me. You're screwed basically. I have third-party insurance now after that because I'm like, okay, that happens a couple times a year. I'm in trouble. You know what I mean? So
sure.
So now I have third-party insurance, which I didn't have before. It's self-insure. So if something like, your coin getting ground up like that, I would cover it and send it out, a replacement. But I'm constantly sending these huge packages, 10,000, 5,000, 6. So I can't risk it. So, if you don't insure it through USPS, they won't cover it. Doesn't matter. Even if it's their employee, which I think is a giant scam.
Right. And that happens all the time, man.
It happens very often. And it's just so weird because my packages don't indicate what's in it. So like, why would they even cut it?
Right.
And they cut through 2 boxes because I do box in a box. So I don't know. But yeah, you're screwed if you don't pay for insurance. Yeah.
So your insurance is through USPS?
No, it's a totally separate. It's a third-party insurance company.
You want a name drop for the people?
For coins. What's that?
You want a name drop for the people watching?
I'll tell you right now. I think it's
awesome.
Fathers of. Hold on, but it's a big company that a lot of the coin dealers use. I'll tell you right now. I got to check my email.
I sure as heck could have used that, man. When we were running Metal Merchant, we lost. I think in total it was close to about $2,000, $2,500 in packages.
And how much extra work is that for you? Is every package you send insured by that third party, or just specific packages that you want to have insured by that?
So they have requirements. It's FOA and Son. That's the name of the company.
Okay.
Yeah. If anybody's interested and you want the contact information, I'll give it to you. Just shoot me an email.
And Guido's information will be down below in the description for anybody that needs to get a hold of them or want to follow them on YouTube or Instagram or wherever the hell else you are.
Yeah, Guido, if you have an affiliate link for that, we can drop it in our description if you have one.
Okay, I could look and see if they have anything like that. But so I covered my inventory, right? So that's another thing that's covered now. And they have requirements. So any package over 5,000 needs to be sent express. Okay, through USPS, but it needs to be sent express. If it's not, they won't cover it. And it has to be box in a box.
Got it.
So double box. So if they find out you didn't do that, they're not going to cover it. So there's little requirements that you need still. And they'll cover it as long as you do those. And then your premium will go up if you claim anything. So for something small, I wouldn't claim it, right? So if someone stole a $300 package, I would eat it and, pay the $300 because I don't want my premium to go up.
Right.
Now, if someone stole a $20,000 package, I'm going through the insurance. I don't care if my premium goes up.
Yeah, right.
So, You got to pick your battles with it. But it's almost become a necessity now, you know?
That's
So,
crazy. I might get a job at the U.S. Postal Service just because.
Right?
Well, that's
It's
actually good to hear because
stuff.
I haven't heard of anybody else talk, and maybe it's just not talked about, but you know,
Yeah.
carrying a third party insurance. That's
it's a lot of dealers do self-insure.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean,
that's smart.
Yeah. Yep. But no, I needed the third party insurance anyways. You know, it's just too much money going through the mail, and they're just so disorganized right now. It's not, you know, I want to go to sleep at night.
Yeah,
Not
no
worrying,
doubt.
is that package gonna get there, you know?
No doubt.
You seen that meme? They're like, it's in God's hands now. Like,
Yeah.
you can't do nothing about it.
it.
Man, I hate that.
Yeah, so I've had 2 packages cut, and I think it's someone at my local post office that now knows, you know, if they see that title for the business, there's something good in there, because there's just no way, you know, and it was cut exactly the same spot, and you know, retaped.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
That's nuts, man.
Oh, I got you. So they're cutting it, retaping it, sending it as is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you use the fiber tape? You ever try that?
That's what I use. Yeah, the threaded
really?
tape. Threaded tape. Yep.
Man,
and I usually double tape it.
Faster.
If it's expensive, you know.
Don't play around.
You know, if someone wants to get in, they're gonna get in it.
Yeah, of course, man.
You know, and it's got to be someone that has time to
no doubt.
cut it, and you know what I mean.
You got to do one. Have you seen those packages they do with the glitter bomb in them, or like,
oh man, I would love to do that.
Spray bomb.
I would love to do it, but I want to see it though. You know.
Yeah, right. That's when you put a little GPS and a camera inside, so you can eventually find it. That'd be great.
Or just report it. Was there one of your employees covered in glitter? Well, that's the thief. You know.
Gotcha. This guy.
Yep.
Check out the full episode on the Crucible podcast. Link in the description below.